The University of Reading is a research-intensive university, one of the world's top 200 universities. Our technology and our research informs our learning and the outcomes, which are our students moving on into industry, and we're based right here in the heart of the Thames Valley. Reading University, like other universities, is changing. What we want to do is to have a deeper, more strategic relationship with businesses here in the Thames Valley. We spend a lot of money, we're a big employer, we use a lot of research and a lot of investment comes from the government. But most of all, we want to be relevant to those around us. There are many ways we can help them. We have an internship program where we send our students out into business. We're trying to make our students more employable. And of course, we do that by listening to large employers and companies around us. Their success is going to be our success. And actually, our research should feel the pull and the excitement of modern digital and IT industries. Let me give you just a few examples. Craft have a research centre based right on our campus. There they do analysis of all types of different new foods and new products. We work very closely with energy, not just energy suppliers, but the energy networks moving towards smart meter and smart grid in nationally funded projects with many partners, including Scottish and Southern, GE and Honeywell. We work extremely closely with companies like Pepsi. We have an advanced training partnership in the area of food security. That's feeding the world with less land, less pestilence, less disease and less water. And companies will be able to second people to come and do degrees in a modular way. That's postgraduate degrees. What a great way to incentivise your best, most innovative scientists in your company. As we move forward to the world's 2020 targets to reduce carbon emissions, we're all going to use less energy, but we will use more electricity. And this means we have to get more electricity through the existing lines into our houses, not so that we can live our lives as now, but so that we can have electric cars, so we can put energy back from PVs and from heat pumps and all that sort of thing. This is an infrastructural challenge which is shared by the US, and many companies in Europe are right there now. And what we're trying to do is to understand demand management and how this affects the local grid, so that we know which ones we can just leave alone, which ones we have to monitor and take some precautions, and which one there maybe need to be new technologies that provides a direct intervention. And of course, we're living in the experiment. We don't know what technology is going to be produced, so we should think of it as the smart grid of things, just like we have the Internet of Things. A few great examples of working with advertising and media companies. Now more than £1 in every £4 spent on advertising in the United Kingdom is spent on digital online advertising. It's bigger than TV already, and it's only going to get bigger. And we're working supporting those companies, not just with concept, but with practical things like analytics, analysis, and also operational teams. So we're analysing vast amounts of data which is generated just people's digital footprint, and that leads to behavioural insights so that we can understand better about consumer and customer and leisure and sport time and anything we want to know about those people. If businesses are thinking about doing things online, doing things with social media, having CRM systems online, we'd very much like to talk to them. Of course, we have experiences from existing players such as Vodafone and BT and Tesco, of course, but there are many, many other businesses who are in that space. Some of them are small now, and they may become very large in the future. So for North American companies coming over to Thames Valley, it's actually very easy to become engaged with the University of Reading. We're changing the way we behaved, and we want to hear from those companies. They can help us work strategically, and of course we're investing a lot of money in this area. So anything they can do to make that investment more pertinent to them, to make us invest more widely, that's what we want to hear. We're open for ideas, and we want to be part of a civic partnership here in the Thames Valley that drives a new economy for all of us. So looking to the future, we have to play two-handed. We have an international pool with people coming from all over the world, living here, living their lives, taking part in exciting businesses here in the Thames Valley. But also we have many, many local people living their lives on London's doorstep. There are a vast number of graduates that live in the Thames Valley and move around every day to work and live here. And for the university, we want to support that through life. So the Henley Business School allows all kinds of CPD opportunities, from course MBA to part-time MBAs and things like that. And that's a good way of keeping people involved and of keeping current. And if nothing else, taking part in their outreach activities, which is fantastic for networking. If I could give one piece of advice to North Americans coming over here, then please come and see us and get involved. Particularly for my fields, if it's digital, if it's cyber, if it's analytics, I'd love to talk to you. And I know I've got lots of other colleagues who'd like to talk to you too.